Hello and welcome back to Master Reboot. This is the final episode in the advanced memory section. We'll just call it advanced because it's a bit more difficult, as you guys can tell. Let's get right into it. Alright, so now here we are in the library level. The first duck easily is right here. Very simple duck. Now we get a flashlight again. Again, it controls just like the hospital level. Left click to turn on and off. There is one very tricky hidden duck in this level. It is behind this bookshelf. That was one that took me a long time to find, and I actually had to look on the community guides on Steam to figure out where it was. Anyway. Now, the whole idea of this library level is to find a book that looks like this. It's always next to a radio like this. You use the book. And it opens the shelves and opens a pathway. Now you'll notice this water cooler. This is another reoccurring theme in this level, is that there's always going to be odd objects next to bookshelves that are interactable. Or, well, what I mean by interactable is openable. And there was Sarah. And I'm going to try and show you guys how to get an achievement, but I don't know if it's going to work. It was one of the hardest achievements for me to get. Everybody's like, oh, it's so easy to get, but it's really not that easy to get. Maybe you can do it here. Nope, nope. See the radio? Go ahead and open this book. There's Saren. She's messing up the game a bit. No, that's a dead end. Because what the achievement is you're supposed to go to a dead end that has a bookcase that's not got one of those interactable books, and it is supposed to do something. I will try and show you, but they're really difficult to find. Maybe, no, because this isn't a dead end either. These are just loops. Alright, well anyway, here's the book. Okay. And again, the atmosphere in this place is kinda creepy. Just a bit. Okay. So as you can tell, now there's a recycling bin and another weird colored bookshelf. These weird colored bookshelves are the ones that move, if you couldn't tell that already. Let's see here, where do I need to go? I don't even remember. That is the achievement. The reason why this achievement was so hard for me to get was because I have the flashlight and I realized, oh, this is a dead end. There's no reason to go directly into the dead end. Oops, hold on. That's not where I want to go. This way. This was where we were. Don't worry, we will not be having any more bookshelves dropped on us because it is very easy to dodge. And to not have it happen. Arguably, I would say that this, oh, I've never even noticed that. Blood on the bookshelf, that's interesting. Never noticed that. Creepy ass teddy bear. I mean, I don't know know about you guys, but that's pretty damn creepy. Ah, there's the bookshelf that fell on us. Lovely. It's a nice touch. Alright, there's the recycle bin. That means this was the way that opened. That's the way that Saren went, so we should... yeah, we should probably go that way too. I think it's always a good idea to go the way she goes. This is another bookshelf that will fall, I'm sure. I don't understand what these things are. I think they're kind of creepy looking, and I don't like them. That's another bookshelf that will fall. So basically, it's, like I said, that might be one that falls as well. I think that was the first time that I did it when I was actually looking for the achievement. But when I was doing this and not trying for the achievement, I never had one fall on me because it's just too easy. As long as you pay attention anyway. Alright, so let's see here. There's a flower. And the flower is what marks this place here. There's a duck here. Copy machine. There's the next bookshelf to move. So let's see, that's probably one that will fall. So just don't go down anything that looks like a complete dead end. If you don't hear the radio, don't go down there. Because I don't know if you guys can hear the radio, it might be a little too low, but as you get close, you can hear the radio. And that was Saren peeking from behind the bookshelves. There's the radio right there. That one might fall too. But you can hear the radio. There she is again, being creepy and just floating there. Okay, now all we gotta do is go back to the copy machine. You can see it right there. So that means it's just... what? Oh, maybe that wasn't the copy machine. Never mind, I don't know what that was. There's the copy machine. Okay. Now, here we go. This one's really easy to find. And finally, we are out of this maze. Like I said, arguably, I would say that this maze goes on a little longer than it should. A little longer than is welcome by most people. And, yeah, see. It has to be one of those single bookcase endings. Okay, and there's offices here. There is a duck in one of them. Yeah, right there. Duck there. And you don't need the flashlight anymore because it's plenty lit up in here. There is a duck right here. And there is one in this elevator, which was really difficult for me to find. I think we found all of the ducks now. Okay. So now we're gonna go in here. Alright. Now the clue here that we see is it's not about the color, but about the letters and the number. This one took me a while to figure out because there is a generator here, and I thought maybe you had to count the number of plugs, but I was like, no, there's no green, except for the walls are green. Well, anyway, it's very simple. You can see there's red, there's blue, and there's green. What you do is you count the number of letters in the colors. Red is 3 letters, so it should be over here. And when you do that, that light turns red. That is correct. Blue is 4 letters to spell the color, so you change this one to blue. Green, however, is 5 letters to spell the color, so change them all to green. And just like that. This did take me quite a while because I didn't really understand what was supposed to be done, but once you understand it, it's pretty self-explanatory and pretty simple of a puzzle. Alright, let's go on. These pictures creep me out big time.
Welcome back, Madison. Welcome. You've come far, but your continued existence can no longer be tolerated. All your power and success, and you still have learned nothing. I give you one last chance. A chance to make amends for past transgressions. A chance to do the honorable thing and just give up. The decision before you should be clear. Now, make your choice.
Now, I don't understand what she means by decision, because there are two cubes, but I believe that both cube does exactly the same thing, so there really is no choice. And this is a cube, but it's not interactable. Alright, let's see. I'm trying to make sure. See, this is the picture that creeps me out the most. Look at those smiles. They are... Ugh, they're just inhuman, you know? Here's a virus. I saw in a dream that my sister has been cursed by the creators and they took her from me. In this dreamlike reality, I have invoked the goddess of death against them to kill them and erase them physically from existence. I do not know what that means, but it sounds creepy, and as you can see, look at this. This is what we have been building. This picture right here is what we have been building with every piece of the virus that we watch, or look at. Every piece was a part of this picture. Now there's a duck here. And I do believe that is everything. So you can pick whichever cube you want, but like I said, they both lead to exactly the same place. Oh, right, yeah, this place. This place isn't too bad. And it's just kind of nice that they put this in here because it kind of gets you used to what you're going to have to do later. Oops. And I abruptly fail, of course. That is kind of weird. That's kind of a cool touch, the way that they, I guess it's either emails or text messages or tweets or something. Comments of some sort. They're just kind of flowing out in the background there. Now, don't make the mistake of thinking that you can jump through these really quickly, because you cannot and you will fall. I've done it before. Just like with these. Make sure you take your time. Damn it, because you are not timed. And that one is a pain in the ass, because it doesn't stay very long at all. I think it might be a coding error. I think it's probably supposed to give the player a little bit more time. It is possible, it's just very difficult. You have to be moving way before it actually stops moving. This one's really easy to get on and off. That one, just not so much. Got it. And then, see, it like waits up there forever. For a very long time for you to be able to get off. Which is nice, but there we go. Good to go. Then there's this part, which really isn't difficult because it's not timed or anything like that, but there are those which I don't know what they are. I think they're supposed to be like cameras or something. You duck, you jump, you duck, and you go across this. I thought you would have to run across it, but you don't. You can just walk. And then you're done. Now, I promise that nothing like that happened in the other intermediate thing. Like I said, it was just basically the shaking with the hands. Once you're done with the advanced memory, though, that's what happens. And I don't think the library brings anything either, which they could have brought a bookshelf or something, but it doesn't. Oh wait, nope, I was wrong. Look at that, bookshelves. What the hell is wrong with these bookshelves? They've got problems. That one, I swear it tipped down and then it went back to normal. Now that one's dancing. What the hell? What the hell? Was I just... Oh, is that a table? That must have come from the library too. What is wrong with these bookshelves? Because that one was just standing there, right? Like this one is? Huh. Weird. But anyway, so that's what the library brings in, apparently. Let's go ahead and see if I got all the ducks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now, like I said, this is the level that has the wrongly coded duck. I don't think they fixed it yet, but it was the duck that was by the copying machine, the one that was right there on that shelf. If you find that duck but you miss the one in the elevator, because that one is really cleverly hidden. I didn't even know that broken elevator was open. If you don't find that one, it says you're missing the 6th duck, and if you look in a FAQ, it will actually say that the 6th duck is the one over there by the copy machine. And so I kept getting it, and I was like, oh, I can't get the 6th duck at all. This is impossible. But every time I look at it, it's like, oh, that's not one that I have in the little duck journal there by the door. So it was really strange, but I had to find the one that was by the elevator, because I don't remember ever finding one in the elevator. And I looked at it and I was like, well, that's already in the journal, but as soon as I did find it, then it was okay, apparently. So anyway, guys, that is going to do it for this part. I think I'm going to go ahead and... I think I might go ahead and find all the ducks and try and... I don't know if I'm going to record where all the ducks are, because that's going to be a really long video, or if I'll just kind of go over the list with you guys, because I'll look through like a community guide and tell you guys where all the ducks are and whatnot. But I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do, because I gotta get the ducks now, because if I go through that cube in the middle, like I said, you can no longer come back, and you cannot get the achievement for getting all the ducks. So I will see you guys in the next video. Later.